2022. I'm headed to this W2, to get some rest. What a weekend. Oh, just when I didn't think it could get any crazier, it got crazier. Just when I didn't think it could get any better, it got better. It's almost gross to keep talking about it, but let's finish it up. And then I don't want to talk about money for a few days. But, let's just get through it. So, all the numbers are in. I got to do one delivery today to finish it up. I'll get one in, But let's go through it real quick. Friday, I made $516. Made a whole video about it. Go watch it. Best day, best weekday I've ever had. Best Friday I've ever had. It was a great day. Right on. Saturday, even crazier, even busier. Did 16 deliveries on Saturday. 15 of them were shopping deliveries. 14 of them were out of the same store. Made $612. Wow. $370 in guaranteed money. $116 in tips. That puts it at about $486. 20 for nighttime deliveries. That's $506. $10 for early morning deliveries. I took my lunch really early yesterday. Knocked out an early delivery. So that puts us at $516. Made $96 in the $144 incentive. I got to do one delivery today. So 144 divided by 24 is 6. 16 times 6 is 96. 612. Wow, best day ever. Now, I always say this. I could have made more. Could I have made more Saturday? Not. I mean, the incentive could have been better. There was a $200 incentive a couple weeks ago. So that could have been better. There could have been I could have done a Maplewood or a Shrewsbury store, but then I wouldn't have been able to do as many deliveries. Yeah, I've done 17 deliveries in a day, but 16's a lot. Could you make 700 in a day? Maybe. I don't. It'd be awful tough. 6 is really good. Let's talk about yesterday. Like I said, I had to get an early morning delivery. So, I took lunch before 9 o'clock, obviously. To get that done, to get to $10, and then that gave me a $5 incentive for yesterday. I had to meet my brother and my sister for my mom's passing. So I ended up having 5 deliveries by the time I met with them. We did the balloon thing. My mom was a wonderful person. We'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. And then we had dinner about 7:30 that night. We were about done. I decided to see what's out there. I'm in St. Charles. That's where my mom lived and where I grew up. There's a $48 shopping order in Chesterfield. 35 items. I had to tell my brother and my sister, I love you, but I'm going to go get this, So I do. I get the $48. I'm basically, as much as I could, jogging through Walmart in Chesterfield trying to get that done. I get it done on time, believe it or not. Barely, somewhere in real close. Wasn't that tough. But it was at 109 and Wild Horse Creek Road. Not that you know where that is, but it's near a place called Eureka, Missouri. So I see if Eureka pops up. It doesn't. It's also close to Manchester Road, which is in the South Zone. So I click on the South Zone. It's like the Twilight Zone. A bunch of $11 deliveries. That's like $8:45 at night by this time. A bunch of $11, $22, $23 deliveries. Kind of scary, but it's $8:45 on Sunday. I'm not going to play too much into it. But golly, after the weekend I had, I'm like, what is that? So I click out of there real fast to see if, maybe there is Eureka. A $58 shopping order pops up. I look at it, it's like 40 items. I'm not doing that at 8:45 at night. I had to get up at 4:30 in the morning. I'm already going to be sleep deprived. I'm going to leave that for that's going to be somebody's real good shopping delivery for in the morning. Or somebody's really, really good delivery to finish up at night. I left that $58 on the table. But then a $41, 14 items, whatever it was, 1.7 mile delivery pops up. I do a U-turn, get back to Walmart in Chesterfield as fast as I can. Again, pretty much jogging through Chesterfield, Walmart. Not jogging, but walking very fast. Knocked that out real quick. So I made $89 after 7:30 last night. Wow. So yesterday I ended up making $275. $189 in guaranteed money, about $50 in tips. That'd be $230. And then incentives. $42. Yeah, $42, and I did 7 deliveries. 7 times 6 is 42. Then 15 more. So I might have made even more than 275. I don't know. Like I said, it gets way off out of the world. Crazy. So I almost made $600 yesterday between the 2 jobs. Now, 90 of that was the last 2 deliveries. So, golly, man. So my deposit for yesterday, for the week, is $1,536. That's a few hundred, a couple hundred more than I made at my W-2. You gotta be kidding me. It's my best week ever. Way over by like $120. It almost gets gross talking about it. There's one thing, and I hope some people are still, one big tip from the weekend. Let's say $35, it offers you a $35 offer. You click on it. Then it comes back on, it says 27. Well, I know it said 35, right? Now, what I did just last Sunday is I got a 35, then I clicked on it, and then it said 20. Now, sometimes if it is a stacked order, they may have canceled one of the orders. That's totally different. This is where they didn't cancel any orders, right? You're still going to get that 35. It's a glitch. Now, I didn't know that till somebody on social media had brought that up. And then I tested it out Saturday, and sure enough, it happened 2 or 3 times. I think 3 times. Where I was offered 35, then I clicked on it, it only said 27, and then after the delivery's done, I went back and looked, and sure enough, it paid me 35, and it happened 2 or 3 times. Wow. So let's talk about my mom a little bit. We celebrated her life yesterday. She passed away 5 years ago yesterday. My mom was tough, baby. And she installed in us that don't give up attitude, roll with the punches. She had a tough life. A lot of things happened to her in her life, and she just rolled with the punches. And near the end of her life, she really had a great life. Her brother, my uncle, was a wonderful person, really took care of her and made sure that her life was good, paid for her to make many trips and stuff like that, and then, really, really lived for her children and her grandchildren, and we miss her. And like I said yesterday, if I had told her what was going on with me trying to get these incentives and stuff, she would have told me, go to work. But I did take out the time to celebrate her life. And then what happened after that, I got 89 in 2 deliveries. I'm not missing that, okay? All this money, I don't want to talk about money for a couple days, at least. You know, the whole idea behind this channel, it's not about subscribers, even though, thank you, by the way. Everybody subscribes, thank you. Everybody likes the video, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, really. Without you, it doesn't, there's no reason to make the videos. Because the whole idea is to get the word out. All this is possible with a lot of hard work. You know, we're not talking, you know, if you're looking, hey, a lot of people who work for Walmart, the reason why they love Walmart, they just do the magic hour deliveries that come in, you know, once an hour and 20 after, and then they do that, and they just kick back for an hour, you know, till the next one comes in, 30 minutes till the next one comes in. A lot of people love that about Walmart Spark. That's not me. That's not. You know, Saturday I had to take time out to just get a drink. You know, it was insane. What's with all the shopping orders? Wow, we went from none to every order's a shopping order, which I love. Trust me. But after about 16 of them, I couldn't walk yesterday. That's okay. If anybody needs exercise, I do. What a blessing. Thank you, God. Thank you, Walmart Spark. This week, I get paid at both jobs. I'm going to pay my house payment early. What's today? Today's the 18th. So by the 22nd, I'll have my house payment paid early. And then I'll be able to make another house payment in 2 weeks. I'm going to pay all my other bills. I'm going to be all caught up. Not just caught up, ahead of the game a little bit. I like to operate on a month ahead timeline, and within a couple weeks, I should be able to do that pretty easy. Now, it's been a long road back. Some people know the story. There's videos about it, how I became a gig worker, how this all became possible. It wasn't because I was on a winning streak. You know, I was a terminal manager of a trucking company, making good money in the corporate mess. And I let that all go. And sometimes I don't know if it was the right idea, but I did. It's over. But the end result is, you know, as far as making 10 grand last month, yeah, that's way. Now these last 4 weeks, it's over. Wait, I said, well, it's between 9,500 to way over 10. I made almost $2,800 again last week. And I made like $2,850 the week before that. So that's $5,600 in 2 weeks. And then I think I had another week close to that in there somewhere. I know I did. No, I know I did. I made $1,300 another week. So that's $8,100. Yeah, it's $10,300, $400, something like that. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I won't be talking about money for a couple days at least. It does get a little gross. But then again, that's why we do this. We don't do this to, for any other reason to make money. That's why we all work. I'm gonna let you go. What a great week. What a great weekend. Had my best Friday ever. Had my best day ever. Had my best week ever. Again. Wow. That's all I got to say.